Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode inside our Facebook group. So I'll give it a couple moments to just launch onto Facebook, but I'm very grateful to have everyone's attention here and have everyone watching this. Definitely going to be a great episode today. So in terms of what we're going to be covering and who this is for, the following questions, you can answer them for yourself. Are you a coach, consultant, or agency owner experiencing large fluctuations in your monthly income? I'm going to be answering this question. Have you generated paid clients before but haven't been able to make it consistent every single month? I'm going to answer this question. Are you not sure where to focus things to fix the issue? Do you go to your niche, to your offer, to your marketing, to your content, sales, setting, but really not noticing any growth? I was talking to someone today who hadn't created a front end sale of their core offer for 6 months. Like, that's just crazy. So are you not clear on your niche and your offer? Do you have doubt around that? And so you're targeting lots of objections, you're attracting that in your sales process. So on this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you the exclusive process that we charge $1,500 for, called the game plan process. We use it with everyone that joins our mastermind, so you can have your niche and your offer dialed in, and you can know how to attract qualified leads to you. Because once you have an offer that sells, the next thing to do is to be able to attract qualified leads, which can be set and then closed. And ideally, you can have those leads be generated without you sending DMs. That's key, because it's just a lot of time. It takes hours a day to generate leads. So either you do it and someone else, or someone else does it. And if you can't be consistent with it, then you should definitely get someone else to do it. So that's key. So let's share our screen and walk you guys through exactly what this looks like. So I'm going to use the example of this process from a client that we took through this the other day. So I'll show you the template so you can get an understanding on how it looks. So I want to go down to here. So what we do to make sure we can generate qualified leads for clients straight off the bat is, first we get clear on the niche and the audience. Then we get clear on the value proposition. Like, what is it that we're proposing of value to people in terms of our offer? What are the value points? And that means inefficiencies, and then solutions. And then once we have the inefficiencies, we have the solutions. So inefficiencies simply means just needs. Like, what are the struggles we're helping them get through? What if they're investing in solutions right now, what doesn't work about those solutions, which we can solve for? This is really key for your offer. If you don't have these dialed in, it's like you're not going to be able to create desire in someone, in your content or in your setting or sales, for them to actually prioritize solving the solution with you. So that's key. And then how is it delivered? And what is the price? Pay in full amount, payment plan amounts, we dial all of this in. And then what's the marketing message? So what are we focusing on talking about in terms of needs, inefficiencies, and solutions in our marketing message? And then a lead magnet. So really just getting something based off the solutions that are the most valuable for them to solve. How do we create something that is like a sample of that we can push out there in our content on social media? This is really key. Because really key to understand, guys, people don't buy solutions. They don't buy coaching. They don't buy consulting. They don't buy courses. People buy something that they desire. They buy a need connected with a solution, and they buy relatability through the marketing message of how you deliver those solutions. And they really, it's super important to really understand that. So here is an example of this. So we found someone that was targeting residential realtors. They told me their niche was residential realtors and helping them generate more leads. That's literally every piece of information they had. So what we did was we fleshed everything out in the space of about an hour or two, and we came up with this: residential realtors making 200K plus per year, struggling with lack of appointments. So now that we know who this is, we can know how to find them. Like, we know what they look like. And as long as they can be found in places in numbers large enough to create a business around, like, we can create an offer for that person. Okay. So we ended up looking at the pricing. of the offer, and we ended up looking at what does the industry charge, and they charge about 6K for a 6-month contract, for the program fee, or 9K on a payment plan. And we base it like this because it will push people into choosing the pay in full amount up front, if they have the money. And that's really key, because you don't want people on payment plans. It's actually an illusion, because some people don't honor payment plans. You want everyone paying up front. And then they've got the ad spend, because this is an ads agency. So they've got ad spend. And how do you deliver it? So like really want to be clear on how do we deliver our offer, so we can talk about it in sales calls, and that will increase closing ratio. So got 1 month build, data gathering for the ad, 5 months ramping it up to KPI, working on the funnel. So the value proposition is like, what is your offer statement? So qualified appointment setting for realtors, 15 to 20 qualified appointments a month, going through Google Ads, which is their mechanism. So they set up the landing page, getting the email and mobile, VSL, booking them leads into a call, then thank you page. And then the leads get put into a long email text strip, nurturing them and converting them. So that's really the whole offer in a sentence. So that if you can't articulate your offer in one sentence, then how can other people understand what you do? So this is really key for helping people to make that sense easily, that what you do is for them. So then value points is really just like inefficiencies. So you want to know like the top 4 inefficiencies. With this client, we did 6, 7. Really the top 7 needs, the top 7 struggles of this niche. Okay. So really key that you understand this for yourself. So this niche, they had invested money usually in ads in the past. It didn't work. They had no traffic system set up, no way of generating leads, no income and coming in, no consistent qualified calls booking in. And I've put it in bold because it's the main one, which we focus on later. Current client acquisition methods are unscalable. I won't go through all of them, but you get the understanding. We need inefficiencies. And we dial in every single inefficiency that needs to be there to get the client success. So a lot of people are aware of a lot of coaches, consultants, agency owners are aware of the needs, like some of the issues, but like they don't have it at this level of detail. So when you speak to people in the sales conversations, they usually are comparing you with another alternative, because that's what people usually do. And they will go 100% of the time with the person they feel understands them the best. And the person that understands them the best understands their struggles the best. So if I can tell you 7 points around your problem and tell you, yep, you're going through this, you're going through this, you're going through this, you're going through this, you're like, yeah, that's everything that I'm going through. As opposed to someone that said you're just going through this one thing, who are you going to choose, right? So it's like pretty simple, inefficiencies, dialing those in, then just a solution matched up to each inefficiency. So you say, you have this, here's how we solve it. You have this, here's how we solve it. You have this, here's how we solve it. And literally the person then is like, as you're describing it, they're like, yeah, okay, I see, right. This is the solution that I want. And so as you go through it, you're just describing how you solve the problem. And your ability to describe how is your ability to close. It's your ability to set. It's your ability to approach the right leads. So marketing message, we just fixate on the most painful inefficiency, and then we focus on that in the content. Boom. Training name, we embed this in the group. So we use a Facebook group and a LinkedIn group system. So anyone that comes to my profile, they can see that. Let's go to our profile. Anyone that comes here, they can receive a lead magnet and they can join my group, right? So what we do is we go here. So they can see our group, and pretty much they can get like a free training. So what we want to do is to implement this in our funnel, our Facebook funnel, our LinkedIn funnel. And what we put here was the client, something attractive. So for this client, we put the client boosts, that's the company name, 600K plus GCI, which just means growth commissions income, for Realtors Blueprint. Invitation to join the group, get our free program, 30 days to doubling of deal size in any market. So deal size is one of the inefficiencies, okay? So this is really key, that your lead magnet must be around like a specific inefficiency. I remember when I started out my coaching journey, like I was told to create like a checklist for NLP practitioners to help them get their first 5 clients, but it wasn't really based on a specific outcome. It was just clients, and that's what lots of people are pushing. So it needs to be something really specific. Okay, so I wanted to go through this. There's other things we go through, such as like revenue goals, super important, KPIs, what you need to hit every week and every month. But that's something that I want to go through in another video. Let me know below if you want also for me to walk you through that. So we're currently giving out, before we finish, you'll want to hear about this. We're giving out 3 demo calls for people that actually want to have this implemented in their process and see the entire journey that we take a client through. We have a checklist that we run people through in terms of when they jump in with us, what do you specifically need to do to hit consistent revenue every single month. And at the least, you will understand the checklist, and you'll have this checklist to walk away with, which you can tick off and generate consistent income every single month. You'll have the know-how to generate and attract qualified leads for your offer consistently. You'll have the knowledge in how to actually set and close. So if you don't have that happening in your business at the moment, then just DM me from this content, and I'll send a link to book in to your inbox. We're completely full for this week, booked out, but we have some space early next week. So definitely encourage you to get in on that. There's only 3 spots. They usually get taken pretty quickly, but I'd love to give you some help and to help you out in your journey. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm about to jump on another session now. So have a beautiful day, tribe. I'll see you next week in these live streams. Peace.